Hey Matt. Okay, what I'm doing for you in this video is pretty cool. We were talking a little bit about interval shapes and how they look on the guitar. And I made you a little chart with kind of some string to string little exercises that you can do just to help you see how shapes going this way look as intervals, and I'll explain. So hopefully it becomes a little more clear. So the first one, I did them all in C, and the C we're going to be using is up here on the 8th fret. So the 6th string or the low string on the 8th fret, if you grab that with your pinky, and then if you go to the 4th fret on the next string, which is a little bit of a reach, and you have both of those, it's a really dissonant sound. That distance from there to there is the same as the next fret. So it's the smallest distance we can do, and that's a half step. It's jaws. So that's one, two, three, four. 4 frets gives you that. So what those exercises in the little chart, if you check them out, are just going down string to string and playing these dissonant half steps. Now when you get here to the 3rd string, that's when we have to adjust for the B string. So right there. So instead of 4 frets, it's only 3 frets. So it would be the 8th fret to the 5th fret, and then here we're back to 4 frets. So it's adjust, pretty crazy sounds, but those are half steps, and that's what they look like. So if you're ever playing a note here and you want to go to the next string and play a half step, you can go 4 frets down. Next one being, they just go up incrementally, right? So 3 frets down would be a whole step. So that would be the 8th fret to the 5th fret. And then the exercise after that would just be the same thing. String to string, all the way down, adjust to the 6th fret when you hit that B string, and then back. So, I mean, those are cool sounds, they're really crazy, but nice. Mostly what I'm thinking you can get out of this is being able to see it. So you don't necessarily have to get good at playing like that, although it's not a bad thing to get good at. It's cool. I'm not great at it myself. But it's mostly just seeing that relationship. And you can always go back and measure it here on the same string. So that, going the whole step, be the same as going up 2 frets on 1 string. 3 frets down, 2 frets up. And the next one, minor 3rd, is just 2 frets down. That one we'll use more. Adjust for the B string and back. And then major 3rd is 1 fret down. Adjust for the B string, they're both going to be on the same. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, the reason we were doing that, it's cool just to help you see how the guitar is put together, first of all. But also, we were working on our arpeggios down here for the Ashokan Farewell. So what you can start to see, and I'll write this on the page too so you can have it, is that your triads, which we talked about, are made up of different intervals. So a triad is a major third, a major triad, major third, and then a minor third. So a major third is D to F sharp, and a minor third is F sharp to A. And then once we find the next D note, we can go minor third to F sharp, and then a major third on the same string, which is 3 frets to A. So if you get used to those shapes, constructing triads can get a lot easier if you forget. You're not just pulling them out of random memory, you're kind of seeing how they relate to the structure of the guitar, intervallically speaking. So major third, minor third, D, major third, minor third. And we talked about that the minor chord is the inverse of that. So it's a minor third and then a major third. So one of our minor arpeggios is this B minor here on the 2nd fret. So for a minor third, we go up 3 frets, and then a major third is this shape that was in the exercises, 1 fret back. Then we find the next B. Minor third is adjusted for the B string, is 1 fret back. Major third is also 1 fret back here, and then we have to find the next B. So we get minor third, major third, B, minor third, major third. So it's kind of a cool way to see the guitar is through those shapes. And it really helps in a lot of ways. If you're playing scales, like here, our scale for the Ashokan Farewell, that one, D major scale, like that first leap here between the pinky and the index finger, we know the first thing in a major scale is a whole step. And now, since we kind of practiced our intervals up here, we know that that's 4 frets back, so that's a whole step. So it becomes less of a random grab here, and it's like, oh yeah, of course, that's whole step, half step, another whole step, 4 frets back, whole step, another whole step adjusted for the B string, so 3 frets back, and then a half step. So hopefully that'll take some of the randomness out of where you're just memorizing these patterns and help you to start seeing some logic behind how the guitars put together. I hope it makes sense, and I hope you're having fun practicing. And I'll see you soon. Take care.